Welcome, everyone. I'm Steve Powell, CEO and Director of the Orange County Library System. I'm honored to have you all here today to join us to mark this special occasion, the kickoff of our 100-year celebration. I want to give a special thanks to Mayors Demings and Dyer and all of our elected officials who've taken time out of their busy schedules to be with us today. Can we give them a hand? Today, we kick off a year-long celebration of the library's century of service to the community. Over the next year, we will be holding special events and celebrations. We'll highlight our history and share our plans for the future. Today, not only are we celebrating a century of service, we're also making a special announcement about an exciting new service we'll bring to the community with the help of the Cirrhosis of Orlando Women's Club. But first, I'd like to welcome Mayor Jerry Demings to the podium. Thank you for being here, Mayor.
All right, good morning to all of you. It is indeed a great day here in Orange County as we celebrate this 100th anniversary of our library system. I was born and raised here in this community, and during that period of time, I have fond memories of going to our libraries. I was sharing with someone earlier, my first memory of coming to the library was as a kindergartner, and during that period of time, the first book that I remember ever reading and checking out of the library was a book called Black Beauty, and it was all about a horse, actually. And but over the years, I've had this opportunity to come and share in various experiences here. This is a wonderful gathering place for all people in our community, regardless of their age, from the youngest to the oldest in our community. Since 1923, our library system has certainly evolved over time, but we also have to recognize the historic contribution of the Cirrhosis Club here in Orlando for their efforts to really begin the work with our library system to ensure that it came to fruition. So today I'm here to, on behalf of the 1.5 million residents of Orange County and the Board of County Commission, I have the opportunity to present a proclamation today. And I'm going to read this proclamation, but because of the many years that I've been around now, I'm going to have to put on my glasses as well. So the proclamation reads, whereas the Orange County Library System has been in operation since November the 8th, 1923, when the Albertson Public Library first opened its doors at the corner of Central Boulevard and Rosalind Avenue in downtown Orlando. And whereas the Orange County Library System's mission is to add to the quality of life in Orange County by creating a learning environment and experiences that foster personal growth and development. And whereas the Orange County Library System fulfills its mission by offering library books, digital resources, in-person and virtual programs, and other materials that library card holders can check out, which helps promote literacy and fosters an informed and educated community. And whereas the Orange County Library System offers numerous events, classes, and learning and training opportunities at 15 locations across the county to meet the growing needs of the community. And whereas the Orange County Library System has won multiple awards for its service to the community, including a national medal from the Institute for Museum and Library Services and recognition as Library of the Year from the Florida Library Association in 2021. And whereas the Orange County Library System serves nearly 1.5 million residents who call Orange County home and circulates more than 3 million materials per year, and whereas the Orange County Library System is celebrating a century of service to the community with a year-long celebration in 2023, whereas the Orange County Library System proudly rededicates its libraries to the community for the next 100 years. Now, therefore, I, Jerry L. Demings, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Orange County Mayor, do hereby proclaim Saturday, January the 7th, 2023, as Orange County Library System Day in Orange County, Florida, and celebrates the award-winning Orange County Library System on 100 years of dedicated service to residents of all ages to learn, grow, and connect with the world around them. Done in order this seventh day. Signed, yours truly. Thank you.
I believe Mayor Dyer also has some words for us this morning. Mayor Dyer?
Good morning, everyone. Happy New Year. Thanks for being out today. It's wonderful to join Mayor Demings to help celebrate a milestone of one of our community's most important resources, the Orange County Library System. So I want to recognize Commissioner Patty Sheehan. Oh, and I see Representative Anna Escamani there as well, big supporters of the library system. You know, there's no question that the library system makes our community so much better, whether you're here in person or you're doing it online. You can find information, you can find something new, you can make connections with others. And my favorite thing about the library system, well, there's two things. It's extremely accessible to anybody, and everything's free. Unless you don't return your book on time, then it's not as free. But branch locations are located throughout our community. I'm proud that the city is partnering with the system to bring branches to Lake Nona and to Horizon West. So on behalf of the city and our residents, I want to thank Steve and the entire staff, the Board of Trustees, friends of the library, and all those who have helped to make our system impactful for the last decades. And I also have a proclamation, and it has a whole lot of whereases that are similar to the ones that Mayor Demings had. So what I'm going to do is read the first couple and the last one instead of all the ones in between. So, whereas on November 8, 1923, the Orange County Library System began serving our community when the Albertson Public Library opened on the corner of Central Boulevard and Roslyn Avenue in downtown Orlando. And whereas the Albertson Public Library launched thanks to the advocacy of the Cirrhosis of Orlando Women's Club and the donation of 12,000 books from Captain Charles Albertson. And whereas 2023 marks the Orange County Library's 100th year of operation, the City of Orlando is proud to join in the celebration of the Orange County Library System's century of service. Now, therefore, I, Buddy Dyer, Mayor of the City of Orlando, do hereby proclaim January 7th, 2023, as Orange County Library System 100-year anniversary celebration day in the City of Orlando.
Thank you, Mayor Dyer and Mayor Demings, for those wonderful proclamations. Now I'd like to invite Susan Piner, President of the Orlando Podium, to talk about the shared history of the library and cirrhosis before we make our announcement. Susan?
Thank you, Steve. On behalf of myself and the members who are present, all wave, please. And the hundreds of women that went before us, we are pleased to be part of this celebration today. When Jennifer Schock asked me to speak for 45 minutes, I was a little overwhelmed. Then I reread the email and saw it was 4 to 5 minutes. Cirrhosis of Orlando Women's Club was established here in Orlando 130 years ago by 10 women as a study group. They adopted the name Cirrhosis from the first women's club in America, Cirrhosis of New York. They amassed enough books to start the first lending library in Orlando, and the original lending ledgers are now in the Orange County Regional History Center. After moving a clubhouse on Liberty Street in 1923, they donated their books to the newly established Albertsons Public Library. Then, in early 1949, a proposal for the addition of a bookmobile was presented to the board of Albertson Public Library by the Orange County Chamber of Commerce. The ladies of Cirrhosis decided that a bookmobile, which would take books to the people in the small communities of Orange County, was a worthy venture. So they spearheaded a drive and raised $6,000 for the purchase of the vehicle, $75,000 in today's money. The Board of County Commissioners appropriated $10,000 for staffing, books, and upkeep of the vehicle, and by November 1949, it was on the road serving the people of Orange County. Our club began granting scholarships to Orange County High School seniors in 1926 and continues to this day. In 1972, Cirrhosis opened their clubhouse at 501 East Livingston Street. The beautiful setting with a full stage and tea room was a popular place for wedding receptions and for business gatherings. There we held monthly bridge games for a nominal fee, which included lunch prepared by our members. We funded the overhead of our large building with rentals to local groups, some of whom met weekly. Then, with the onset of COVID-19, our funds shrank to nothing and the rentals ceased. It was with heavy hearts that the membership agreed to sell the building. Although it was very traumatic, the sale produced monies which have enabled us to continue our philanthropic work and leave a lasting legacy. Our donation to a scholarship fund for the Orange County Public School System will mean that we will be helping students long after we are gone. We also established a scholarship fund with the GFWC, the General Federation of Women's Clubs of Florida, to help women who are returning to the workplace. Now, donating funds to help the library realize their plans brings us full circle. The club that started with 10 women meeting in their homes now has 12 women meeting in restaurants. Our future may be uncertain, but we are certain that we made a difference. It is with great pleasure that Cirrhosis of Orlando Women's Club presents this check for $100,000 to the Orange County Library System at the celebration of their 100 years anniversary.
Wow. Thank you, Susan. I was trying not to be nervous until now, but that is huge news. I made a small commitment to the board about mobile services in August, and all of a sudden, Susan and the Cirrhosis of Orlando Women's Club has made that possible. So I thank you for that. So we're so grateful to Cirrhosis of Orlando because this money is going to become the seed money to help us bring mobile services, including a bookmobile and book bikes, to Orange County. The library's first bookmobile was donated by Cirrhosis in 1949. but the service was eliminated in 1979 due to the aging vehicles and that the library was focused on a robust home delivery service. A bookmobile is something people ask us about frequently, and now we can finally bring one back to the community, thanks again to Cirrhosis of Orlando. As our county grows, we need to look for new and innovative ways to deliver services, especially to areas with transportation needs and other challenges. A bookmobile will go a long way toward addressing those challenges. Thank you again, Cirrhosis of Orlando, for your dedication and support for the Orange County Library System and the people we serve. Thank you. Now I'd like to invite our elected officials and members of our Board of Trustees to join us as we cut the ribbon to rededicate this library system to the community for the next 100 years. Please join me.